All right. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our community challenge in Thrawn's Revenge. So for those who are just joining us and haven't seen the playthrough before, this is a challenge type where all the units that I'm able to use have been requested based on a common theme. So the theme this time is Clone Wars versus Galactic Civil War. So viewers, patrons, Twitch subs, channel members were able to submit unit names for different classes, and those are the only ships I'm allowed to use. Once a ship dies, the ship is gone, and we have to start from one planet and try to take over the galaxy. And we've been doing pretty well so far, but we're about to start the actual battles with the Empire and the New Republic. There's still a couple planets left that are independent. But, I think Yavin, Korriban, DeSevro, I think we can take. New Alderaan, Hast, we can't get to. But yeah, we're pretty much at the point where we're just going to be fighting the actual enemies. We're trying to build up a few more fleets to make it somewhat more viable. But yeah, so this is a weekly series every Sunday. It is not going to be airing next Sunday, though. So this Sunday is going to be our last one for 2 weeks because I'm going to be moving next weekend. After that, I'm going to probably work out a far more fixed stream schedule than I have been doing. But when working with Ek and Charlie, then that all just kind of goes out the window, so who knows. But we'll see. So on ground, we're kind of hurting. A little bit hurting there, bud. I guess we just need to unpause and hope for units. But let's see what's in space over to Severo and on ground. I think there was a lot there. Yeah, the A6s are scary. 2 A6s. The ISD we can handle. Like with super battle droids we can handle the A6s as well. But we only have so many left. Let's get skipped leg day, watch those wrist rockets, and resume. Because I'm kind of waiting until the ground units are ready before we actually go into DeSevero, because just in case the Empire attacks it, want to be ready.
Construction complete.
Get over there, making some money. We did get our first subjugator over there, but yeah. Too Lazy's asking, can you still submit units for the community challenge? Yes. So the viewer units were limited to 150 from the initial submissions, but for patrons, Twitch subs, channel members, you can. Channel members and Twitch subs have to submit on Discord right now because Patreon changed their commenting rules. So unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. It is annoying, but unfortunately, that's kind of what we're stuck with at the moment. So, anyone who does become a Twitch sub, channel member, patron, you can still submit. And I'll be updating the spreadsheets with everything over the next couple of weeks. Because we'll hopefully start getting to the point where we can start pushing out units better. I kind of want to take Mon Calamari, but it's going to be difficult. Because if we can take Mon Cal, then that kind of splits everything, and we don't have to worry about getting attacked at Ossus and Nespis. Okay, well, let's let that build up. Okay, so we should be able to take DeSevero. And let's go.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright. Alberto asked earlier, may I ask how the team came together and what future plans you guys have? So,
Enemy forces ahead.
I think I did a history of the TR team video recently, so if someone could link that, that'd be cool. But, so I won't go too much into that, but, oh shit, raid fleet. Well, we've got, Time Stopper? Chrono? Yeah, Time Stopper. Time Stopper. Fistful of paintballs. Past the salt. Lertatuka.
Reinforcements canceled.
And you, I guess, need to move.
Go after the stragglers.
Read those names in a second. So we got Spaceball, and we got Boomy Zoomy over here. But for future plans, like we do have Revan's Revenge, that's going to be starting to see some stuff from that in a bit. We've got the 3.0 of Thrawn's Revenge and 1.0 of Fall of the Republic are what we're currently working on, and that's going to be a lot of stuff. So there's going to be an overview post about that soon. But yeah. The Subjugator model isn't in immediate plans to update. It will probably be updated eventually, but not in the short term. Thank you, Coleslaw. So Coleslaw just linked to the video I was talking about in chat. Okay, cool. We won before the raid fleet. I think as we get deeper into the playthrough, I'll probably do longer streams, but I kind of like sticking with the hour format that we've been doing. I think we get a good amount done, and it doesn't feel oppressive for people to have to watch. I've tended to prefer doing shorter streams than a lot of people I work with generally for just like my solo stuff. Like with Ek and Charlie, I still like doing the really long stuff, but I think for these kind of series, it works better doing it to like hour and a half. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Let's skip leg day. Let's go over here. Corey, have you given up on streaming stuff on Twitch? You're uploading to YouTube? No, I'm still... All the playthroughs that I'm recording, I still do through Twitch first, generally. Like the Zinj playthrough I did, the Outer Rim Sieges playthrough I recorded on YouTube, or on Twitch rather. And even some stuff that I feel like isn't gonna get very far on YouTube, I kind of do on Twitch now as well. Like I think for Halo streams, I'll probably do that on Twitch. Because I've kind of been thinking, as there's more Twitch subs, patrons, channel members, and all that, it's been difficult for me to have every, like, work my way through all the patron units during playthroughs properly. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'm gonna get support field base. So, I've been kind of thinking, with smaller GCs, I might just do those without any of the named units, because if I tried the Outer Rim Sieges GC that I'm doing, for example, with named units, I'd never get through anything. So I've been thinking of a few different ways to handle those.
Construction complete.
Because I don't want to stop doing it or whatever. I just want to make sure that people always get their units when they can. So there's a few options for how I'm going to handle that, which I'll probably start talking about when I've finished moving. Alright, we're moving. I don't think they want to nade us as much. Okay.
Reporting.
Get over here. Since they're infantry, they are technically healed by the back to tank, which makes no sense. But, that's how it works. We're thinking of turning that into like a combination repair and medical station visually, so that it's like we can still use that for the infantry tag rather than having to make like a droid category mask, because you have a limited amount of those, and still get the same benefits from it.
Construction
But
complete. Bombing run available.
alright, we have a bombing run. Heal! No! least we have those now.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Roger.
I don't know when I'm going to be doing the New Republic playthrough. I think it might be the next large GC I do. But there's a few things I want to do before we get to another playthrough. So we'll see how stuff kind of comes together. Right.
Roger that. Advancing.
Get away. God damn it.
Squad, move out.
We've secured a landing zone. Building started.
God, so many dead B2s.
Affirmative. Right away, sir.
God damn it, stop it!
Squad,
I
advance.
need these.
Move out.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away.
Construction complete.
Moving to that area, sir. Awaiting orders. Copy.
Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna lose all my B2s to this.
Heading out.
On
All
my
right.
way, sir.
Rancor 1,
Destination set.
Takakoma, Floaty Boys.
Fallout troops.
I think we lost like 4 of the squads to it.
Let's move out.
Scorpion attack. First to die. I need you guys to actually scout.
Advance.
Reporting.
Yeah, the first bunker we got to is over there, though. For AOTR, would it be possible for the Alliance to get droids from G? I have nothing to do with AOTR, so I'm not the person to ask for that.
Reporting.
Ready to destroy the clones. Successful tactical adjustment.
Alright. I feel like they're probably there.
Not over.
Yes, Commander.
Just make it over. No! Okay. Looks like you're all gonna have to go. Alright, you all died. First to die died for that. But
Ready.
Order acknowledged.
what's my opinion on ATR? I think it's fun.
AT-AT ready. Acknowledged.
Like the mods that I play on this channel are basically the ones I enjoy, and like I know I haven't played a lot of other mods for a while just because I've been busy doing previews for TR and AOT and Fall of the Republic. But if you go back to the series I've done, it's generally been Phoenix Rising, AOTR, and Stargate. So those are the mods I play because those are the mods that I enjoy playing.
Armored transport ready. Reporting in.
I've done like 3 or 4, and I've been meaning to do an AOTR one soon, but it's just with moving, like when they had the release, it didn't really work out with the timing yet, so probably when I'm back, when I'm set up, I'll be doing it. And, oh, speaking of AOTR, hi Press.
Moving.
Because I was going to do an AOTR one a couple weeks ago, and I put up a poll, or I think it was like 2 months ago now. I put up a poll for the faction. I think you guys chose Empire, but they said wait until the new release, and then the new release just happened as I was getting in the process of like bulk recording everything for the move, so I haven't had a chance yet.
Target acquired.
You thought of doing one-off streams where you play other mods like Return of the Clones or The Reckoning? I have, probably not those ones. I don't know what Return of the Clones is very well. But Reckoning is something. That guy used to like post his images and like comment on his own stuff, like another bone-crunching 10. And it was just, it was something. I don't know what it was, but it was something.
Reinforcements en route.
Weapons armed. Walker moving to attack. Targeting at maximum firepower.
I'm gonna miss that, aren't I?
Walker moving out. Cannons charge. Run. Attack. Fire. Open fire. Target locked.
Yeah, I'm just gonna miss that. I thought it'd go forward more.
Attack that target. Attacking target.
Okay, but there's the two A6s.
Heavy guns ready.
Yes, Commander. Moving out. Heading out.
Because like NJO is the kind of mod that I probably would do like a stream on. Like I do that with Campaign Commander sometimes.
Reporting.
Because Campaign Commander is just like a skirmish mod, so
Ready.
I usually record a game or two post that.
Fallout troops.
Same with like Rise of the Mandalorians. I think I did that on.
AT ready. Fire at will.
I'll approve that. One sec. Sorry.
Armored transport.
You guys thought of adding other factions to follow the Republic, like Hut Space or something made up for shits and giggles? We wouldn't make up factions for shits and giggles, but the Huts will be coming to follow the Republic,
Let's go.
as well as TR. And some of the TR stuff that, like, factions that were around at the time that we've kind of fleshed out that just weren't very active, we'd probably even consider doing some afterward. Like, we talked about whether we'd do some GCs, even with, like, the Hapens in Fall of the Republic. Because they were around, they just weren't active. And it's kind of like in Tron's Revenge, where we have some of the maps that are based on specific historic conflicts, but also some maps that are just based on, like, this is the state of the galaxy, play whomever you want. And that's kind of the goal we go for. Unfortunately, Empire at War's faction limitations mean we can't do that as much as we'd like. So we put an emphasis more on picking the factions that are we're able to make more unique, but there's still an element of that.
Construction complete.
Yes, Commander.
I copy.
Alright, there's some sensors. Alright, get over here. Everyone else, stop it. Yeah, Huts will have Hut stuff. There'll be some, like, mercenary type stuff, surplus type stuff, but the Huts have a fairly complete set of their own designs that we're going to be using. So, there's that.
Yes, sir. On my way, sir.
Bombardment available.
Attacking. Targeting. Yes, Commander.
It's like, ideally we'd be able to cover as many factions as possible, but unfortunately because of the way EAW works, we're limited to just the 15 or 16 total. The delegation of neutral systems have any stuff to play? No, I mean,
Weapons armed.
not as their own faction.
Bombing run available.
Yes, Commander.
We've secured an abandoned sensor array.
What do you think of the submods that add other factions? It's cool.
Bomber squadron reporting.
Like, we picked the 16 that we picked because of the gameplay stuff that we can do with them, but like, we know that there are other people who prefer other factions. Like, some people would want more warlords, even if it came at the expense of more unique options, and that's fine if they want to do some mods for that. Or, like, adding the Ibiza back. I'm gonna open the spreadsheet, because I do have a spreadsheet of all the units that we have, that we've built, that we've killed. And I just killed more of our B2s. So who do we lose there? Cannon fodder, major malfunction, skipped leg day. And was that watch those wrist rockets? No, the Mr. Rogers. Rip.
System conquered. Constructing.
Would we ever be able to play the lesser CS faction? So we don't intend to make the corporation factions playable. They're mostly there to give some functions to the CIS government, and as a kind of balancing thing. So it's not something that we would really make usable for other people, because that'd get really complicated. What kind of stuff will the Hapes have if they ever come, especially on ground? We are designing a lot of the Hapen units. We have like 7 or 8 of their space units designed and even modeled. Only a couple that are textured already, but there's still going to be a couple more done. And we have a good chunk of their infantry, or we have their main infantry done, but we've got some vehicle designs that we're working on for them. All right, I think we still need just more money. So many dead B2s. I think I need more of them. You know what? Let's get some B1s. Corey never loses. Rogers. I wanted to be a tank. R2's personal squad. And we can also get Corey's wingmen. And after this, I think we'll have enough money for something bigger. We are already building Imperium Adventitious, which is one of our heroes. We'll actually be able to afford Ash Rosetta or Land... oh shit, I keep forgetting to switch Caster's text. So we'll probably build Ash Rosetta, which is a Lucrehulk battle carrier. And then for the next one, I'll be coding the rest of the heroes. Go to invade Osis. I can get you there. Alright, I couldn't get you there. That's 3 endurances, a subjugator. We should be okay. And then once we actually have Imperium, we can send a Praetor and a subjugator after Mon Calamari.
There they are! Blast them!
Yeah, most of the Haven stuff will be stuff that we design.
Hold your position.
We basically treat stuff how we would hope it would be treated by other stuff, where it's like, if there is a role that needs to be filled that makes sense that it existed, like Haven's had thousands of ships, so it makes sense that they'd have more than 3 or 4 ship classes, then we design stuff. But for stuff like the Empire, we wouldn't design stuff for them because they have so much to work off of that's already canon. So we feel like it stays truer to kind of the intention of the canon to fill out the rosters, rather than sticking to just like technically the word of the law, and stick with just Novas and Battlecruiser and Battle Dragons rather.
Skipway blast boat here.
And also they had stuff like Stellas, which never got designs. Alright, we should be good to move up here. Oh shit, they're gonna... I guess I didn't cut off some of the units properly. So the New Republic's gonna be building some CIS stuff.
Direct fire on the
They wouldn't have everything because I was trying to code them in and then remove the access for the original factions, but I must have missed it on a couple. The long story of the Hape store? That sounds more like a datapad video that I'll probably be doing.
Advance. Take out the iron cannons. Affirmative.
All stations ready. The reinforcements have been cut off.
When did the new TR and Fall of the Republic release? We don't have a set release date. I'm going to be doing an update video on Monday, actually. Like an overview video talking about what we're going to be focusing on and working on. So you'll see some of what's going on with that.
The engines.
But there's still going to be a while
Direct
off.
fire on the engines.
Because there is a lot that we're doing.
Destroy the engines. They've got us targeted.
Shit, one of them got away. I thought I got both of the engines on those, but oh well. Is the Crimson Empire going to be added to the Front Avengers max faction limit has been reached? So we've hit the max number of factions, but Crimson Empire is there. That's Empire and Air 3B. Carnage Axis stuff. It's not a separate faction, it's just the Empire in that era. Maybe we should look into a little bit more for ground first. So we'll get rickrolled.
In production.
And yeah, with Adventitious there, I think we are going to attack Mon Calamari. Yeah.
Brigade standing by.
So I think this is Tritone's unit. And I think he just asked for like a damaged ship with Trench and the Open Circle Fleet logos on it.
The enemy is approaching.
Heavy cruiser stepping by. Engines to full.
Yeah, so they built a battle carrier.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right, Imperium Adventitious. Here, let's slide in the bottom.
Let's run this gauntlet.
Time Stopper. Fistful of Paintballs, Past the Salt.
Reinforcements
Dirtitica.
canceled.
Engaging drive thrusters.
Spaceballs. Boomy Zoomy.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready to update orders.
Active. All right.
Alright, let's go kill the Dreadnought Shipyard.
Direct fire on the
No,
engines.
you can kill that.
Weapons online. Watch your sides. It's coming down.
Why does a super weapon work like that? Not a large wave weapon? I don't think it was a large wave weapon in the show. The particle that we did looks pretty much like what it did in the show.
The lasers are our target.
Generator. I've got my prospector.
Yeah, Fortressa.
Missile destroyer here.
Alright, you guys move in.
How about a little help? Gaining on the enemy.
Fublin, I do stream on Twitch. It's just I stream the recordings for the other Empire at War playthroughs and some random stuff there. This series is always on YouTube.
Our target priority is the laser. Anyone else see him? Enemies in range. Roger that.
I don't like it that it has an attack range so wide and it's a constant size. We can't really make it change its actual size. We can change the particle size, but it doesn't change the effect,
We'll hit the engine.
or like the impact. So it's not really like there's a lack of clarity if you do that. And we have the range being so wide because otherwise it would just spin and be fucking useless because Empire at War targeting and pathfinding is trash. So we figured it was better to do that and have it look kind of silly than have the unit be useless because Empire at War is bad.
All guns, fire. Awaiting command.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
The lasers are our target. Yes, Commander.
Ready. Just try out.
Standing by. Enemies incoming. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
All right.
Another hit like that.
Fighters are at least alone over here. Yeah, that's the new Dreadnought shipyard.
The lasers are our target.
All right, you keep doing that. I'm gonna
Cover me.
send you after the other units. So let's get the rest of our fleet over there.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I'm getting torn apart. Charging generator. Get over here and help.
EA offered you a contract to do EAW2. Would you do? No, we don't have the actual skills to make an engine like that or do it from the ground up. If we did our own game, it'd be our own universe. And I also don't want to work for anyone else. Like, I like working for me. So, any plans we have to make our own game would be our own universe.
Open fire on those laser cannons.
Turbulent class Star Destroyer for 5 Empire. The Turbulent was introduced decades after the mod currently ends. So, including the Turbulent would be after we've done significant timeline expansions.
The lasers are our target. Taking fire.
I'm under attack. Targeting enemy. Caution.
Target at maximum firepower. Roger that. The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
Alright, I think we've killed most of their stuff. There we go. Now you guys can get in. You don't have to worry about reinforcements.
Ready to update orders. Locking on target.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed. Our primary drive system is down.
Missile destroyer reporting in here. I'm hit.
I've had exactly one boss that I liked, and of course I know him. He's me.
They've got us targeted. I'm hit.
Copy.
How about a little help? We'll beach them. On your side. Can anyone else see him? Shoot him down.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. I copy.
Alright, we're probably going to lose fistful of paintballs here.
Lasers are down.
Rip. We lost a few ships, I think, but taking Mon Cal at that cost, I think, is probably worth it.
Missile destroyer. Where are you? We have a lock. Ready. Let's try out. Immediately. Loading ordnance.
Alright, I think this is the one responsible for those losses.
Ready to update orders.
Alright, I think that's engines down there.
Locking on target.
Engines down there. You are literally just engines, so you need to die. Come on, shoot the engines. Oh well, whatever. Okay, we only lost Fistful of Paintballs. Not a loss I wanted, but a loss that I think is acceptable for what we're doing. So, sorry there, AJ. But it was for the greater good of the Corey's Chrono Shifters. We're making a change that means I'm no longer unemployed. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be full employment for the team. Because I wouldn't think it was fair making the whole team work for free on a project. I think that would be kind of dumb. So it'd just be me, and then we'd contract people in. Me and Charlie. Then we'd contract people in for specific jobs as we got money.
Destination set.
Building under construction.
On my way, sir.
To what extent can you actually modify the game? So that's a very difficult question to answer because it depends what aspect you're talking about. Like that, it's almost impossible to give an answer to that. Let's get thick crust pizza, B2 for the rescue, cannon fodder. We need a couple more of these guys. In some ways, you can modify it a lot. In some aspects, you can not really do much at all.
Roger, roger.
There's a lot you can do with Lua scripting. There's a bit you can do with XML. You can do a lot with the models you do, but it's more of a can you do X thing or not, rather than like a specific limit of how moddable is it.
Invasion commencing.
All right, I am gonna. Oh, I can't save. I'll save in the battle. All right. These guys are going to be a lot more vulnerable to the bombs. Oh wow, a Google survey. I've gone to one of these places, never mind. Do, 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 do. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. So we've tracked down a couple of the causes that some people have like really long save times for them, or like people generally have, not us specifically. We as in everyone in Empire at War, where if you have the game on a drive that isn't C, it'll take a really long time. Or if you have an antivirus active, it can take a really long time. But there's probably other causes for it, so we don't know. But it's something that is an EAW-wide problem.
Order, sir.
I'm gonna send
Go.
these guys
Keep going.
up there.
Reporting. This way.
Hey, we got here.
Awaiting orders. Over there.
Roger, roger.
Moving out.
And that's how you do it.
The enemy has been spotted.
All right, there's some vision for us.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
So this map, we're probably gonna move the starting point to like up here.
We've secured a landing zone. Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Order acknowledged.
All right, Tacoma,
Destination set.
Oriflamme. I really like the color markings on the CR-25s, especially yellow. Yellow is objectively the best color. Casualties today have not been too bad, Crevival. Right, you guys go over there.
Ready. As you wish, General.
Don't get too close.
Right away. Moving out.
Too close.
And Rickrolled. Floaty boys.
Fight's not over.
Let's get another
Building under
of
construction.
these. No, we can't do any release date projections.
Armored transport ready. Heading out.
Oh shit, we're gonna lose you.
Moving to attack. Reporting in. Roger.
Get over there.
Fallout troops reporting in.
Construction
Roger that.
complete.
Targeting at maximum firepower. Yes, sir.
We made it.
Form up. Awaiting your orders. Copy.
No!
I copy.
Bombing run
bomb that.
Attack run. Initiate.
You guys should not be at the front. Stop role-playing as Star Wars Battlefront.
Target locked.
Fight's not over.
Roger that.
Get healed. We do need to increase the heal range on these guys,
Reporting.
as it should be less of a tactical skill and more of just, I have them in my army. And they're the primary target. Stop going so far forward. Like, come on, guys.
Don't leave.
Yes, sir.
It's not that hard. You stay still, you don't get killed. You head to the top, you're gonna get bopped.
Right away. Affirmative.
Rancor 1 will bring in some more support. Scorpion attack.
Fight's not
And I'm gonna move up the artillery.
Roger. Moving to area. Heading out. Target confirmed.
My favorite armor in Halo 3, Recon.
Target acquired.
Yes, come on.
Alright,
Let's
move up.
out.
More HMPs would be nice for this, but this is all about loss mitigation, so what do you got? That's Rendili Star Drive, just that. Okay. So I can nuke you.
Bombardment incoming.
Affirmative, sir. Reporting. Let's go.
Alright, let's move you guys up.
what you doing. Uh-oh.
And heal you, so you guys can get in position there.
Forming squad.
You guys can get in position up there.
Ready to destroy the clones.
Y'all up there. And I'll put you at the start of the bridge.
Ready. Cannon charged.
Roger that.
Is it possible to redesign the circle barracks as they should at the center of it? You can set target bones, which most buildings do have. You don't really need to factor that much into the shape.
Destination acknowledged.
That'd just be a rig issue.
Going. This way. Fire! Open fire!
Bombing run.
This one, oh, that is getting a little bit close. No, that was too close. There was another one there. I only saw that one.
Unit destroyed.
No!
Right away.
Roger that. Commencing bombing run. Commencing bombing run. AT-AT ready. Armor transport enemies in range.
Hey,
Awaiting orders.
Lock.
Squad, advance.
I think they all died.
successful tactical adjustment.
Nope, they actually made it.
Warm up.
Alright, HMPs.
Advance.
Get out of there.
Reporting in.
Wow, we really killed them. Prepare for attack.
Roger that. Form
You're
up.
gonna go up this way with you supporting this way.
Orders. Move out. Right away.
And putting individual hard points on the A6 balancing or no, that would mean it's very difficult to damage it with like bombing runs and orbital bombardments. That tends to that doesn't make a unit weaker generally. it just tends to introduce weird shit to ground. We were playing with having individual hardpoints on more ground units, but it just became a huge problem.
I copy. This way.
I'm not sure what we're going to do to the A6s specifically, but I do want to give them a build limit so you don't run into them as much. Because they're easy enough to kill as a player, but the AI can't deal with them very well, and they can get spammed, and the AI does like to spam them. So
Yes.
we'll see what we end up doing. Because they're kind of intended to be like these kind of ground SSD situation, but they get a bit... They're too strong now because ground with PopCap, with how PopCap works on ground, you kind of lose when you're balancing metrics.
Scanning vehicle.
Thank you, Odd Soul. I have not done any war crimes today yet. These Mon Cal dwellings are all intact for the most part. That one's a little bit bombed, but it's mostly fine.
Full assault mode.
Reporting. Over there. Attack that target.
It's arming. Calculating attack. Prepare for attack. Surrender. Calculating attack.
Alright.
Hey, nice.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
So we can move up again.
Ready.
Full assault mode.
And there's an AV turret for us to kill.
Target.
Ready to destroy the clones. Prepare for
Armor transport ready.
You gotta stay out of range.
We made it.
Bombing run available.
Form up. Initiate attack run. Commencing bombing run. Reporting in. Roger
Alright,
that.
I don't think they have much in the way of actual units left. Are these actual soldiers? They are. That is more of a problem.
Destination
Bombardment
set.
available.
Targets engaged.
Oh, they're leaving. Are we going to get ground starfighters? No, they tend to be a balancing nightmare. If they became a thing on ground, it'd be as a limited time ability kind of thing, almost like bombing runs.
System
Otherwise, they just end up being balanced as like
constructing.
air speeders that happen to look like starfighters, which is not epic. So we had them for a while, but they're
Beginning construction.
making them proper is yeah. Alright, so we're gonna build up Mon Calamari for sure.
Constructing.
And I'm gonna save properly now. Is the submod available? I don't know which submod you mean, unless you mean like this, this playthrough is a submod. In which case, no, I can't make this available because that gets into some weird legal territory. Okay, there we go. I think we're back. Okay, OBS had some problems there. Okay, so we're getting to a point where I
Star Destroyer
want to
reporting in.
defend a bit.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Let's see. Oh, we don't want that there. Nespis, maybe? Yeah, let's get that on Nespis. Okay, we got Ash Rosetta now. I'm gonna put that onto Severo. So that's a Lucre Hulk. And let's get another subjugator here. Corey's favorite potato.
Unit.
Like an in battle capital ship on the ground would just kill everything. So yeah, that would the only inclusion for that would be as the thing that comes and lands and wipes stuff during the victory point condition. Not a thing you actually command in any way.
Destination set.
Construction.
Show mark.
complete.
I don't think we can get there in time from anywhere. Let's still try from there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
The Corvette spam has been fixed for about most of the year now.
Enemy unit sighted.
That was changed with the reworks. All of space combat was completely reworked.
Vectoring now.
Okay, Imperium and Shinn's Time Stopper.
Destroy the engine.
We'll beach them. We'll level them.
And gone.
We are victorious.
Would you ever make an event mission where Sonasard flees Coruscant with the SSD? Like an in-battle thing? Possibly.
Retreat.
It'd be kind of hard to translate into a mission in EAW, any of the elements of that.
Constructing.
But it sort of depends
Tactical battle imminent.
on the specifics. Nice try, Empire. Oceana, they still use a lot of Corvettes, but you kind of need to use a lot of Corvettes to get used out of them.
Sir, it's
The
down.
Corvette spam issue was that you couldn't kill massive fleets of them. But them using a lot of Corvettes isn't an issue. That's kind of what they're for.
Generator. Let's run this gauntlet.
Reading you. There's nothing we
Send the
can handle.
coordinates. Here we go.
Keep going. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Watch your flanks. Continue the forward assault.
This is the captain.
You got him. Watch your
The enemy has been defeated.
All right. So I think we need... I don't know if we need a fleet there, but we're going to get a fleet there.
Beginning construction.
Nibhan... We can build... Let's get the last acclimator, about to use.
Vehicle in production.
We'll get
Vehicle
indefatigable.
in production.
Any further plans to change ground beyond field bases? Yeah, there's a lot of ground reworks coming.
Construction complete.
And there will be more news about that kind of stuff in future weeks.
Construction
Let's get
complete.
Bismarck, Shax
Constructing
Boy,
unit.
and okay. I think we're actually going to end the stream there. Just under an hour. So again, next week we won't be able to do this. I will see when I get internet. It should hopefully be by the 5th, and then hopefully we'll be able to be back for the following Sunday. So the next episode of this playthrough should hopefully be the 8th again, or rather the 9th. So I will hopefully have the rest of the stuff that's been requested so far coded in, and I don't know that there will be much requested after that, but actually I can just, yeah, I'll overwrite it. But yeah, so hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone. There won't be any movers. It's just me and my girlfriend and probably our parents. So I'm the only one touching anything. But yeah, I should hopefully be in a new office next time.